Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of January 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Virgo. So my dear Virgo, this is going to be a video that you might want to watch. Or if you're not a Virgo but you have someone who's dear to your heart and you would like to know there we go. And you would like to know how January is going to be unfolded for them. This is what you might want to watch. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel during the past years. And if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you like the kind of work that I do, there are more readings in the playlists. They're based on zodiac signs, and there are some that are timeless, and you can watch them whenever you're guided to. If you're interested in having a private reading, please find my contact information in the About tab. So let's have our mind present. If there's something that you would like to get clarity on, have it present in your mind. Maybe take a deep breath. And with that, let's start to see what we can channel for Virgo. Everything is clear. There are things that are emerging for you. Some of you have realizations. I see healing for you. There are two things that you're getting healing from, or you're removing that energy from yourself. Some maybe it's a worrisome situation and a stressful situation. Um, that is coming into an end in a way that you're getting some clarity or some release. I definitely see some kind of release for you coming. It has been after a long time. Maybe you have been sick for some time, or you were trying to get rid of a situation, and it's coming. And you see, this person is just a very happy person. I see that someone is. Some of you could be getting released, or you got freedom from something, you finished a task, you, I don't know, like you got your degree, you've got a job, you got a promotion, you got a go ahead, a move forward, a pass. So that's actually very nice. Or you got rid of a situation that was bothering you. For some of you, definitely someone is saying goodbye and leaving. Again, it can be the person that I just mentioned. They are leaving a situation, saying goodbye to a situation, and moving forward to a better and very far, like open path. The path is completely open and clear for you. There's a lot of opportunities for you. Some of you, if you are a little bit worried about this decision or what happened for you, maybe some of you didn't have a control on it and you had to go by the flow. um, don't worry, I see the path is completely clear, and there's a lot that you can accomplish. Just try to be focused, don't lose your focus. There might be also something might catch your eye, and or an opportunity might be waving to you that you're not seeing. Try and I mean, if you're going to see someone, you might pass them, or an opportunity that you might pass, and I see that they're waving to you, they're like, hey, I'm here. And you might just don't see it. So be a little bit cautious, be a little bit more open, and you specifically try to see the details. Be very aware. Don't just, specifically if you have lost a situation or something that you hope to get, don't be like, okay, now that I lost it, so I'm just gonna be, you know what, in my own space and I'm not gonna care anymore. No, because right after that, if you miss an opportunity or something went against your will, um, another opportunity might come, even better, bigger, more successful, and with a clear path that you are not looking anymore, because you're not looking anymore. Again, I see energy of you. Some of you are just sitting. Specifically, you are sitting, and I see someone, a lady, sitting in the dark and having some thoughts. I don't know if you're doing meditation. Again, this might be just for specific people, that if you are meditating in the dark, um, be careful. I see that the darkness is a little bit interfering with the positive energies around you. At least have a candle, light a candle. If you want to sit in the dark, don't sit in complete darkness. Again, it's just my guidance. If you don't believe in that, or you don't want to change your practice, by all means, do what you think and you feel is best for you to do. This is just what I see based on the energies. A total darkness might have a little bit of impact on your state of mind and your energy, the energies around you. But I see someone is having some realization, some visions in even in total dark, in complete dark. I see number four, I see number six. 4 6 days or weeks, you might have some news. Two people are coming back. The news is coming back to you, or two wishes are going to be fulfilled, or two people are coming back. If there's a parent and is asking for their children to come back and they're trying to do some meditation, it will work. But again, I see there is a little bit of I don't see light in there. The power is from the dark side, and I think I'm clear on that. Just as a general advice, if you want to sit in the dark and meditate, please have a candle. um, that's my advice, but it's up to you to leave it or take it. um, Again, I see you very spiritual, Virgo. Some of you are even doing some very serious meditations, that you're experiencing some states of freedom of soul. If someone is doing that and they're listening, your energy is very present here, and I see that you're very successful. I don't know, some of you are trying to get back in power by your mind, by focusing, by yoga, by meditation. That would work for some of you. But in general, I see that you're less active, more internalized. You're more trying to focus on things with your mind. You would like to move, and you would like to change situations, or move things around using power of your mind. Maybe you're reading books about it. Maybe you have met people who talk about that. And I think someone is convincing another person about, I don't know, about this thing. There's a beautiful, someone getting a beautiful rose. Look at it. It can be a pendant, a necklace. Someone definitely, maybe a Gemini is going to give it to you. And I see beautiful love and romance for some of you. Some of you are really like, I don't know, doing something with a rose, with a red rose, to bring your loved one back. Definitely, if you would receive this, very beautiful. If you are if you're waiting for romance, this energy is telling me that buy a red rose, and keep it. Don't dry it, because if you have dry flowers at home, they usually have negative energy around them. But if you have a red rose, look at it, smell it, and wish for love in your life, and that's going to be um, given to you. It's going to be granted to you. Some news are coming. Four news in four. I already said I saw number four, but I see it again. There is some, again, I see a lot of you, your mind is busy with some like some other occult energies, meditation, other worlds, maybe parallel times, stuff like that. Someone is thinking about that or reading that. Their energy is very present here. And maybe there's discussions either online or in person, that people are discussing about these things, if this is true or not. Is there another, about aliens and stuff like that. But I love this rose. You might buy a rose painting, and someone might deliver it to you, or there might be a pattern of a rose on a window in a beautiful place or a hotel, something like that, which brings a lot of warmth and beauty in your life. Some of you might get an opportunity to get involved with a very wealthy and famous person romantically, and that will change your life, Virgo. This person will change your life. It's a once in a life situation. Your lifestyle is going to be totally different. It's going to be totally different. Be careful, some money doesn't go to waste. You might have a big expense that you do it deliberately, but then you might think that, why did I do that? You might buy something very expensive, or you might go on a very, I don't know, expensive trip, or book something very expensive. You can also buy very expensive shoes that you cannot return or you cannot use, and that's the money that's gone. And yeah, just be careful with your expenses. You're going up the ladder very quickly. Some of you, I see that people are also following you. Some of you, if you're on social media, are going to have more followers. You're going to be very active on the social media. And I see number 11 and letter A. Could be like 11A or A11. Maybe it's a seat in the airplane. um, but I see that you're very active. Some of you are in multiple places at one time. As I mentioned, you're thinking about parallel times and parallel worlds. um, but you're busy, you're very busy. If you go to work, it's going to be a busy January for you. You're going to be running around, but this is some kind of being busy that is paying off very quickly. and you'll get a very good raise or promotion, or you'll be very much highlighted. I don't know, you'll be recognized. Someone is thinking about retirement. They're thinking about taking off their shoes. If you are wearing high heels during the day or uncomfortable shoes during the day, try to relax your feet. If you're standing up all the time, you need to work on your feet. You're really, I don't know, maybe you need to take some comfortable shoes with you. But again, I see the energy of meditation, yoga, hot bath, and exercise of mind. Some of you are really trying to envision what you want and you can get it. Try not to get too much workload. Some of you think that the load work, the more you do is better. In general, it is, but again, there is a limit. Don't get yourself sick or don't overwork yourself. It's something that anything in moderation is good. There's someone who's accusing someone else. It can be in a work setting. Something might not go well, and there's someone is finger pointing. So pointing fingers. That's what I see. I don't see you being involved there, but again, be careful with that. You might witness that, and maybe you know something about what really happened, but you don't. You might not want to be a part of this conversation with these people. Again, just this is an awareness for some people. There's something again. I can see it here as well, but there's something very precious or very delicate that is given to you. Maybe it's a task, maybe it's your love and romance situation, or maybe a baby, something which is very fragile and delicate, and you're very carefully trying to handle the situation or trying to handle the thing, or you might need to transport it or send it somewhere or take it to some place for someone. You can do it, you will do it very, very well, but be careful. There might be obstacles or uh, I don't want to say dangers, but there might be something that could harm this very fragile role or task or whatever good it is. So be careful. I mean, just if you're shipping something, a mirror or an artwork, piece of art to someone, make sure you use best wrapping things that you can and wrap it well, because the person on the other side is expecting to receive it in the best possible way. So that's why you want to ship it or handle it in the best possible way. Someone is getting a microphone, you might be asked to talk to someone or sing or announce something, or your name might be announced in a setting that someone is behind a microphone. Yeah, definitely, I see the microphone here. Some of you might get an opportunity to talk. There is a very angry person around you, and this person has a naked soul in their hands, and they're just very angry. It can be out of the blue. I don't know, like in a gas station or in an airport or in somewhere. There's just some very angry person appears to be around you. Try to, again, try to leave the tension if you can. But that's something you might. There might be a tension. Some of you might go to a cirque or a show, maybe a theater, but I see some acrobatic things happening. Some of you are doing more than you have to. Again, I saw that someone is giving blood or they're doing some blood test. Maybe it's for but I see a donation. Like maybe you want to donate blood, and before that you need to test something. There's a sick person that needs, and I see their blood is negative, OH negative, and they are in the need of blood. Um, if that's the case, please, I mean, if you can help people, if someone is thinking about donating blood, that would be awesome. It's a good thing. Some patients are in need, maybe it's for plasma or for transplant, whatever it is, but I see someone is giving blood. And this that you're doing is going to be recognized. They might come to your agency, to your workplace, or to your school or university to ask for blood for people. I see like an organization or donating blood, something, or maybe someone finds a job in a lab or in a blood donation center, something like that. Um, Maybe some breakthrough if you do research on blood or blood plasma, something like that might come. Um, Someone might take a DNA test to find their blood relation, as I don't know, like a DNA test to see if they belong to a family or not. Again, I see a woman's or a female energy sitting in the dark. Again, if there's someone that you know they're alone, they're by themselves, and they're lonely, and they live in a cold place. Maybe they are just in the dark because there's no electricity. um, yeah, I don't know how you can help them or how it resonates with you and what this person is doing in your reading. I just see it, they need help. And this person can, they have a very good connection with the universe, and they can ask whatever they ask for is, it's hard, but now they are in the tough situation. And usually people who are very much connected, they get the toughest missions on earth. If it's a mother figure, if your mother and don't talk, maybe you can have a chat. There's always time, it is always something worth it with a mother and child relationship that can be resumed again. I don't want to give family advice, but this is just what I'm seeing. You can do what you think is correct. um, there's a bundle of energy coming to your heart, something in the end of January, maybe even end of spring, or towards the end of spring is happening. That's like a miracle for someone, specifically if you're female and you're watching. You might buy a mirror, like a pocket mirror, or there is things, details that you need to pay attention. For some of you, I see someone definitely gives you a lift, like try to help you reach what you want. You might, like, again, someone helps you, put you on the shoulder energetically to help you reach something that you want to get. These are the energies from the universe. You are protected, and that's actually very nice. I like the energies. Um, Something is behind a tree. So I don't know if there is a tree in your garden, or you lost something. If you lost something, it might be behind a Christmas tree. If you, after Christmas, you lost a ring, or your baby or your child lost something, it is behind the tree. That's what the energies are telling me. Or maybe something is behind the tree in your garden or in your street. That's what someone needed to hear. Go for an eye checkup. Someone is due for that. Try not to be lazy at work, because you're being watched. Your supervisor is watching you, or people are going to tell them. If someone is going on the shore, or like on the beach for a trip, or for like a mission. I don't know. Someone might be studying something on the ocean, like in the ocean life. You might stay some time over there. Mm, I see a free and happy energy. There are life changing things for you. Some people are having a breakthrough financially, which is coming very quickly. And some people might have a breakthrough in science, and in like research, and a cult even maybe, and realization, and even in things that come suddenly, in awareness that comes suddenly in their mind. Someone might suddenly buy a dog. I see it as a bulldog actually. Your dog might bring weird things at home, or they might put things behind a tree. So again, I see message that something is behind a tree. Maybe your neighbors, maybe your dog got the packages from your neighbors, or your packages, and they are just putting it behind a tree somewhere. Yeah, that's what I see. Definitely an eye checkup, an eye exam is something that you might want to do. Try to listen. Some of you are just, even you get the message, or someone tells you something. I see younger people or younger energies here. There is a little bit of, how can I say, resistance, and people who are a little bit stubborn. They don't want to listen to what they are told, and they're like, I don't do it, and they will show that they won't do it. And I just see this can go forever, specifically if you're doing it at your workplace. This is gonna be, you can't just do that, and this person who is your boss, manager, or whoever is your teacher, your professor, your mentor, they might not say anything, but this is gonna escalate. So if you don't want to do it, but the problem is that you don't want to do it, you don't say that, you just look at them and you don't say anything, or maybe you just say okay, but you never do it, and they know that, and they're completely aware of what you're doing, this game that you're playing, or someone is doing maybe this to you. You're totally aware of what they are doing, and this is not good. um, so be very clear. If you have no, if this person doesn't have any intention to do what they have been asked, or to stop what they have been asked to stop, be clear and say, I'm not going to do it, or I don't feel comfortable do it. or bring your rational or reasoning, and that might be much more better and helpful for you and that person, rather than just do this game. I see a game, someone is playing a game, it can be a mind game or whatever. If you're working in a restaurant, be careful when you're serving people, there might be an accident, and again it might escalate. I just see that something out of nothing might be built and it can escalate, so you just need to be a little bit more careful and clear. Well, my dear Virgo, that was your reading for January. I hope that you liked the reading. Um, I want to thank you again. Happy New Year. And until the next time, stay blessed.